Local recording. Okay, we're good. Here we go then.
3, 2, 1.
Hold on, I gotta save.
Stop trying to hijack the show.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Whatever.
Ja bastard. Okay, here we go. It begins
Suck
in
it.
3, 2, 1.
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
This is the final score, episode 159 for Wednesday, May 28th, 2014. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Final Score, the video game podcast for the rest of us. My name is Scott Johnson, joined as always by Nicole Spag. Hello.
Hello, Scott Johnson and Brian Dunaway.
Oh, hello. You are a robot. You are not programmed to love. Beep, boop, beep. And Brian is here. Brian Dunaway. Hello, Brian.
Aloha, Scott and Nicole. Wait, I'm not Randy.
I was going to say, that's totally his thing, to say aloha. What are you doing?
Stolen.
Stolen.
He's trying to take it back.
Nicely done.
Too late. It's mine.
Welcome back. You know, I wish today, there are two things I would have, if I'd have woken up and wished two things, it would have been this. One, that I was Dr. Dre and I was about to make $3 billion on my dumb headphone company.
Right.
And number two would be that we would do this show, because I always look forward to it. Even though this has been a weird gaming week for me, it's still fun to get together and do our thing. And for those who don't know, you maybe tried to watch the old Friday edition. Now we're on Wednesday evening/afternoons.
Yeah, so suck it.
4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern, right?
7:30 Eastern time.
That's weird.
I don't know. Isn't there
It's
like a website that does all that stuff?
Probably, yeah. Go look it up.
7:26 here is 5:30 in Mountain, and is 4:30 where Nicole's at, right?
Yeah, that's right. In fact, we're a little early, which is great, because then we can just keep on moving on. So anyway, if you want to be here live, you can. That's the time we do it. We put the stuff out on the Twitter feed at TFS Show. And if you don't catch it there, just know that we're at frogpants.com/live, and we do it each and every Wednesday. Okay? And if we change it, we'll let you know. All right? Okay. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
Hey! What are you playing? What were you going to say, Brian?
Oh, I was just going to say, because Twitch just got bought out by those people that are evil.
Yeah, well,
Wait,
I don't know. Hey, Google.
Who's evil?
I mean, it hasn't. That's not a final deal yet.
You mean
but
Microsoft?
No,
Google.
Google wants to buy
evil.
them. Yeah.
When you say evil, I think Microsoft.
You do, but you might be thinking wrong, because who is going to control everything in the next few years?
I know.
The big
I've been playing a game talking about that very thing, and it's freaking me out.
Yeah, it should freak you out a little bit. That's the message of Watch Dogs, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they give
If
the
you're
power
not
to
paranoid.
the. Yeah.
Have you seen that stupid new little remote control VW bug thing they got with Google? Their little Google.
Yeah, the Google car.
Yeah, that thing scares people.
Driverless car, and according to Tom this morning,
the hell out of that thing, man.
Well,
People are going to see that and
You're
just
so old.
Tom said this morning that they would be also driver wheelless, so they would not have a wheel to grab and take control if you needed to. Which that part I don't like. Like, I need manual override, man. I need to be able to go, whoa, this isn't going right. Let me take the wheel, car. Not have the car go, I am sorry, there is no way for you to do that.
Watch Dogs.
Yeah,
We're all
Watch Dogs.
robots now.
I know, I like it. That's a good theme for the show today. So let's talk about what we've been playing. I have played hardly anything this week.
That's not true. I know I was on Steam and I saw you playing, or was that Nick?
That may have been Nick. What was the game? Did it say what game I was in?
It was something that I was surprised
Oh, really?
seeing you on. Yeah, I was like, really? You're playing that?
They must have been, must have not been me. That's weird. I wonder what that
Yeah,
was.
I'm looking for you so I can look at your game history, because I can't remember.
Yeah, because I don't think I played a Steam game.
Your Frogpants on Steam, right?
Yeah. Could have been my daughter. Could have been Nick.
Don't tell
Could have been either.
They can't find him.
They get on.
They can't find him.
Hold on,
He's probably maxed out on his friends anyway.
Oh, totes. They bumped mine up not too long ago. They finally did. And I was like, come on, please, please, pretty please. Okay.
What did they bump it up to?
It was not much. It was 200 and they bumped me up to 250.
Are you talking about Steam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say I'm at the limit, whatever that is.
I
Tom
emailed him 'cause
Clancy's Ghost Recon Phantoms.
Oh yeah, I've been playing that for weeks. That's a normal game. I've talked about it on the show.
Yeah, I know, but I just kind of
Just took you
out
off
of
guard.
nowhere when there's like Transistor out there. And
Right. No, yeah.
Wolf Among Us Chapter 4. And
That would have been Nick, though, because he played on my account a bunch. And so you're right and you're wrong. So but that game is good, so I don't want to besmirch it. I think that game's really good. I just didn't. I played Diablo 3 a lot, and that was, when I say a lot, it was just kind of when I could game, and that was it. I got in maybe, 3 times so far this week. It's Wednesday already. The holiday could really jack me up. Normally that's game time for me, but it didn't work out that way.
Yeah, this is post-Memorial Day weekend. Should have played some military veteran shooter kind of games, huh?
Right? I mean, isn't that how you do it? You celebrate our men and women in uniform by playing a game that barely reflects what they do. Yeah.
Remembering those who died in real life with a little virtual entertainment.
A bunch of fake deaths. Yeah, it's good.
Right.
And I have allergies so bad. That's the game I've been playing, is allergies. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, so the few times I got into my regular Diablo rotation,
Diablo.
one of them was
Every time you say Diablo, I'm going to say Diablo.
Do it. Go for it. I was in there with Ralph and Veronica and Fusk.
Ralph Bighead?
Buscami.
And that was fun because the whole goal was to power level V, and she kept dying every 5 seconds because it's impossible in there. I mean, she's like level nothing, and we're like Torrent 4, or excuse me, I see Torment 4 with our level 70s, and that was a brutal mess. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. As always, I'm having a good time in there, but I just didn't play anything else. I just bad week for games.
It's okay.
I figured I was going to be all neck deep into Watch Dogs by now, but I'm on the damn fence, dude.
You haven't purchased it.
No,
No,
because I don't know yet. It's a $70 game that I need to.
Is it a $70?
On consoles, it is. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Consoles 74 or 70 and 60 on PC.
I'm gonna say I thought it was on the store for $59, but it must be okay.
Well, I picked it up on the PS4 because Hakito told us to pick it up on the PS4.
Oh,
yeah, because he thinks
you do what Hakito tells you to do.
I just feel bad. I feel bad. We used to game all the time
Right.
and throw grenades.
Yeah.
And
Here's the problem. Eric thinks this is some kind of big multiplayer fest. There's multiplayer, but it isn't the kind he hopes it is. Like, it isn't the run around and have Nicole throw a grenade and swear at me. It doesn't exist in this game. It's more stealthy and weird, and there are no grenades to throw at me, I don't
it's a little
think.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been on the fence because I wouldn't say the reviews have been mediocre. They've been good. It's in the early, like the low 80s on Metacritic, so it's doing okay. It's just people I normally listen to and like in terms of their opinions of games have been a little, not sour, but a little bit kind of like it's not all that. Like they're like, yeah, it's kind of GTA-ish with this cool twist, but
Totally GTA.
it doesn't look great. It looks okay, but it doesn't look like next gen, cutting edge gen.
So
By the way, it's
no
only
hair
$60.
technology, right?
It's $60. Okay, I thought it was 70 in the store.
PC download is $70, but it's for the deluxe edition.
That's what I was
That might be
thinking,
what I'm
'cause
thinking of.
I've seen it for cheaper, like on Green Man Gaming, GameFly, and those kind of places. Amazon. I've seen it in several places.
Yeah.
I thought too, but
All right, well, so it's $10 cheaper. But the point is that if I'm going to throw down that kind of dough, I just need to know from the people who I like.
Here's my money.
Whether it's any good or not. Now, I mean, the GTA comparisons are too easy almost because this is an open world game set in a city, and that's straight up, that's a GTA inspired thing. That's how they all have done since then. That's what they do. That's what these games are. However, the big hook here is that you're Mr. Hacker Man. So
Yes.
we're skipping right over me and going right to Nicole
Because I'm the only one that's playing it.
because you're
right?
the only one playing it, and I desire to know where you're at with it. You've only had it this afternoon, right?
Yeah, I actually streamed it on Twitch TV for like
saw that.
almost 2 hours. And it is totally GTA for me. There's a lot of missions. A person that has like ADD is going to have a hard time with this game because I'm all over the place. Like I'm so distracted with everything because you go into this mode where you can listen in on people's phone calls and you're trying to prevent crimes.
Right.
And this isn't even like the main storyline. And I'm finding myself getting obsessed with listening to other people's conversations and reading their text messages.
Nicole
Right.
starts working at NSA this week.
And that's not even like the mission. And then they have like other missions where you have to hide a getaway car. And I suck at driving games. Like
Well,
get away from the police.
Yeah, to your
I'm
credit,
the
those
worst.
kind of suck in these games. Like those are my least favorite
God.
things to do in these games.
They're horrible. So I'm playing this game and I'm streaming it, and you're not supposed to kill people, and I'm killing everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
And all I can do is laugh. It's become a comedy for me because I'm like, oh,
Right.
sorry, excuse me, sorry.
Yeah. But how are the cool powers like shutting down stuff and turning on lights and
Well,
You mean your finger?
you know what I mean? Like
so there's a whole skill tree, and it was a little unclear that the skill tree was like this big circle of things. You go into the skill menu and they only show you 3, and you get 1 skill point and then you unlock another 5. Well, I didn't realize that I could zoom out and see all of the skills. So like a dummy, I spent all of my skills on like those 3 that I could see.
Oh,
You sound just like me.
can you not unspend them? You can't.
I couldn't figure out a way
okay.
to unspend them, but
That
it
sucks.
just because I have nothing in combat now, and I'm just dying, and I'm just kind of frustrated with it. And I will say this: it's an impressive game. The depth and the layers and the options and everything. It should be a $60 game.
Sure.
I
I suspect it is a big budget giant game that we're supposed to be spending $60 on. The question is whether or not I really want to get my head into another GTA like open world game that I know is going to take me 30 hours to beat. Do I really?
You're going to get so distracted with everything, and that's the cool thing. I mean, I like this concept of hacking, and I love the concept behind it. I don't know if it's the right game for me. I mean, there are people out there that they're going to pay the $60 and they're going to love this game. I don't know for my lifestyle right now if this is the game for me.
Right. So you took that $60 bullet so that the rest of
I
us
did,
could find
for
out.
you.
I know, because I really am on the fence. Part of it is just, is it going to grab me? And everything I've seen, I watched a bunch of video, people playing and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not grabbing me yet.
Oh.
And I'm not trying to be down on it. And a lot of people
Me
are way
neither.
into the hype on it. They really want it to be like the big next-gen flagship. It was supposed to be a launch title, if everyone remembers, for the PS4.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. They delayed it, which is fine. But like visually speaking, there's nothing really special happening there. It looks fine. It looks good, you'd even say. But even the PC version's got a bunch of like frame rate problems. Console versions don't seem to have it, but it does. That's disappointing. Uplay integration on the PC version is kind of horrible. So I think the console version was probably the way to go. But I don't know, man. I want a new game on my PS4. There's no question. But I don't know if this is one I want to care about that much. I don't know.
It's a very serious game. I mean, there's like Big Brother concepts where you hack into the network, and this network has facial scan. This is cool, but it's also scary. Where you can hold your phone, and I swear it looks like an iPhone. Yeah. But you're holding your phone, and you go into this mode, and you just kind of move it around people, and their profile comes up, and then it will say it'll say sometimes their occupation, how much money they make. You can get access to their bank account and hack their bank account if they're on the phone. There's some comical ones, and you just like there's 2 guys rapping, and they're like hardcore, like getting into the rap and cussing, and then
bad language.
What was it? He was he's a fantasy fiction writer.
Oh, all right.
And it was like,
excuse me, I forgot to push to blow. Sorry.
Oh.
I've got the worst allergies. I meant to push it.
Whoops.
Hey, my local Redbox has Watch Dogs for the PS3 for I can hold it right now and go pick it up.
Yeah, but
you should rent
Be right
it.
back.
Though PS3, should he really? Should you?
I don't know.
Oh, they got Wolfenstein too. Screw you people. I'll be right back.
Wolfenstein.
I hear Stephanie loves Wolfenstein.
Yeah, I've heard kind of the thing I keep hearing is that maybe I want to play that.
Right.
Like that maybe is the one I wanted to put my $59 down on. I don't know. I'm just not. Nobody's blowing me away. And there's a lot of stuff on Twitter going, "Come on, man, it's next gen. You got to get in. You got to get." It's like a weird gamer peer pressure going on.
Peer pressure, yeah.
I hate that so much. And
the
you know what? Eric does it to me all the time. Eric is the freaking worst. Did you get
He
your
just
copy
wants
yet?
to hang out with you.
No, I know he does. I want to hang out with him, but it's just I don't know if this is the game, and I also don't think it's very conducive to hanging out. Like
Yeah.
I feel like
I haven't
it's
tried the multiplayer yet, so I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what
Isn't
that's
it more like sneak up on each other stuff? It's like more stealthy.
I don't know.
I don't know how it works. Anyway, bottom
There is
line
a lot
is
of like the very first scene. You're in this big, like football stadium, and you got to sneak out, and it's the tutorial. So you're learning about making distractions. You do this one ability where you. Hi, Mateo.
Hey, little
Hello,
dude.
Mateo.
But you hack into the cameras.
Yeah.
Mama
and
playing
you can-
games.
Come here, buddy. Come on over here. Say hi to everybody. I'm on camera. I
Yeah,
don't
get
know
on
if you can
camera
see
there,
him.
buddy. Oh, look
Yeah.
at
Hi, buddy.
it.
Say hi, Scott.
I got.
Say hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, what's up? Boy, he totally stealthed right in there, didn't he?
Yeah,
he
he
did,
did.
didn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, mommy can't play Watch Dogs around Mateo at
Adorable.
all. Oh, thank you. It's a P. Yes.
The
Why don't you
doggy
go?
got this from the doggy. He was eating it. Now I'm licking it.
Ken. I got one.
Okay, go find
Hey,
Daddy. Go find Daddy.
He's,
Kick him in the butt.
he's meant for podcasting. Look at him.
Bye,
Mark's
baby.
Mark's got to be playing some video game. He's been playing Watch Dogs, isn't he?
He's
no,
so
I'm sure
cute.
he's answering emails.
He's so
Yeah.
cute. Oh my gosh, I can't hardly stand it. He's so cute.
You should have
Anyway,
asked us some
so
trivia questions.
Anyway,
bottom line, you think something to it, worth pursuing, worth playing still? I mean, what are you gonna do? What's your plan?
well, Indie Techno on the on the Twitters
Yeah.
asked me to say on a scale. So say $60 is a must-have, $40 is a wait a month, 20 is platinum hits. I would say 40.
Oh, okay.
For some people, if you like this type of game, if you like GTA, if you like, I was going to say Saints Row, but that's even a little different.
Yeah.
I think that you'll like this game, but
I mean, they're
I
all
don't know.
open world, like
yeah,
action games.
exactly.
It's just that this one's particular hook. If I'm interested in anything at all, it's the hacking stuff. So
yeah,
it depends,
The
I guess,
camera
how deep
hacks
that
and all
goes. That
that.
seems like fun. But yeah, I'm in a weird mood gaming wise right now, and I don't know if I'm in the mood
I don't
for
think
that.
you'll like it. I mean, you'll like it, but I don't think you would like it at $60.
Now the gauntlet's been thrown down the other direction. Now she doesn't think you'll like it. Now Scott's got to get it.
This is my favorite kind of Brian, by the way. He's like got Tourette's today. He's every other thing anyone says, and Brian will go, yeah, boom, yeah, ooh. It's fantastic. Don't go changing. All right, well, there's your review, your early taste anyway of what Nicole thinks.
Free Rangers says in the chat room the multiplayer is broken. The Uplay servers aren't working.
Oh, well,
Overload.
yeah,
Yeah.
too many people probably.
And apparently there's an iOS app too. that
Yeah,
you
some
can-
kind of weird camera surveillance minigame thing deal or something. I have not played it. I have no idea. I don't think you can play it unless you log into your Hoo-Ha,
account.
right? Your Uplay account and play it that way. And who knows if
Yeah.
that's even up. How's we'll stick with you for a minute. How's Wolf Among Us Chapter 4?
Oh my goodness, this game is so good. So the 4th chapter came out the same day that Watch Dogs did. And
Oh, no.
I am so invested in this game. It's ridiculous. I love it. The 4th chapter was great. You got deeper into the story of the Crooked Man and Bloody Mary and all these characters, and there's weird things happening in Fabletown that because you're playing as Big B, the big bad wolf.
Yeah.
It was on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale on Steam. If you haven't played this, it's so good. It's so good.
I still
love
have only played part 1, but I loved it.
I'm just
I loved it. And
never.
Kind of a
I've
season
never.
pass, Nicole?
Yeah. So I picked it up when it came out, and so I've never played a game like an episodic game because actually episodic games annoy the hell out of me. I get really impatient,
yeah.
and I tend to just kind of get annoyed with them that I say, well, I'm not even worried. I'm not even think about you.
End up not playing it, yeah.
And I end up not playing it. I kind of was like that with Walking Dead. After my game, I lost my first 2 chapters, and I just got pissed off at it, and I was like, I'll show you. I'm not playing you.
Yeah.
But Wolf Among Us, it's awesome.
That's all I keep hearing.
It's such a good game.
I got to catch up. You know what? That's what I'm in the mood for. Maybe I'll just play that because I already own that. I already have to get the downloads anyway. So Why not, man? And it doesn't care how nasally I sound, like right
Yeah.
now. Good Lord.
I mean,
Ugh.
each chapter is anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, so
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, it doesn't take a lot to finish a chapter up. In fact, you'll get so engrossed into the story, and you'll go, "Wait, what? It's over? What? No, I want more." So there's only one more chapter left.
And that's it.
And
But
that's
it's been a big hit. People dig it enough. I think
Awesome.
we'll see more from
I hope.
that universe. Why not? It's a big. That comic is expansive. This is just a prequel anyway, so there's all sorts of stuff you can do.
Totally.
That's great. I'm happy to hear that's still good. And you're still playing Transistor.
Still playing Transistor. Still loving it. It's a great little game.
All right.
Have you played it yet?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mateo's crying.
He's fine. He's a happy little. He's a dude who needs. He needs
can't
stuff. He has
believe
needs.
that your child cry. Oh,
I'm feeling horrible here.
No, he's awesome. We love him. Don't stress. You're all good. It's fine. And you can totally mute while Brian talks because he's going to say all sorts of dumb stuff. Okay, Brian, here we go. Tell me about Blood of the Werewolf. That sounds like the worst dollar store sale game I've ever heard of.
Whatever, man.
I take it back. I'm
That's
sure it's
great.
fine. What is it? What the hell is that?
That's the way you want to be. Be a butthole. But no. This is the worst dollar game you could ever buy. No, actually, this was part of I bought this game as part of that Amazon coin scam they got going on. It's not a scam. It's actually
Right. You've been doing this a lot.
Yeah, I've been buying a lot of coins. I've been getting a lot of coins for Amazon because it's a new currency for buying Android games on the App Store and stuff. So I've been doing a lot of that. And so this is one of them that popped up the other day. I think it was like $1, and you got like 300 coins or something. I forget the exact deal, but it was a really good deal. So I was like, all right, I'll do that.
Okay.
So I picked it up, and I'm like, I'll play it. Might as well play it. I paid $1 for it. Might as well check it out.
Yeah, I understand.
So it's not bad. You start out, and it was actually it's kind of a surprise. It was actually better than I thought it'd be because I saw the little trailer and stuff, and I thought, this is one of those games. It's about a step up from a Flash game again. Here we go. But the story's not bad. The voice acting is meh, but meh, which is a shame because they got a pretty good backstory going on, but it seems a little bit off. Something's a little bit off about the voice acting. Anyway, you start out. You're Selena or Selenas, and you're like this gypsy werewolf kind of lady. You apparently got the werewolf disease where you turn into a werewolf. But anyway, she's saying that her son's been kidnapped and the father has been strewn upon the floor with his intestines out into the open air intestines. Not good. He's dead.
That seems bad to me. Yeah,
it does. So you got to go save Nikolai.
Yeah.
And so you remember Altered Beast?
Yep, I do.
All right, there you go.
We have a sound
Altered
effect
Beast.
from that we use. No, I thought we did. Maybe we don't. Oh no, here we go.
Rise from your grave.
Rise from your grave.
Rise from your grave. But this is one of those old school side-scrolling platformer kind of horror kind of games, kind of like the Altered Beast kind of thing. And that's what you do when you step out into an area that there's moonlight. You turn into the wolf and you can fight as a wolf. Or what I prefer is to be Selena, and she has a nice little bow and arrow. She's got like 8 points of direction she can shoot into. I'm using my controller, by the way, with the arrows.
Yeah.
And you're fighting against basically the Universal Monster Pack, kind of the Mummy, and the creature from the Dark Lagoon, and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of old school, and it's kind of is steeped in horror. But it's hard as crap, which makes this game fun.
Okay.
It's a classic. It's kind of like the return to those old arcade games where you would play like Altered Beast. You'd be like, why can't I make it past this one little part? Because they want your coins.
Are you going to keep playing it though?
I've played this maybe close to about as much as I'm going to play it, but I may go back and play it some more. But I played for a good 3 or 4 hours.
That's all right. That's good.
Yeah, not bad. I got my dollar's worth out of it, but it was kind of fun. It was difficult because you got your vertical attack. You got little blobs coming down on you, little acid blobs, and you're like trying to shoot things that are horizontal to you, and you got birds flying up and down and hitting you when you jump, and you fall into the water, and you say bad words, and you have to tell the kids to leave the room because I'm fisting to destroy this game.
Right. Destroy it.
I'm destroying this game. But I do like the fact that you can kind of you can kind of cheat a little bit because you can like crouch down near a platform and shoot an arrow up at a bad guy and you know, and you can kind of back up and he misses you.
That all sounds good, almost as good as this. Oh, looky what we got here, everybody. It's Casey Banta, who has not been on the show in a couple of weeks because he has been busy. He has had things going on, and our schedule changed, plus he's just been busy. So here he is. Casey, what's going on?
Hey, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good, man. How's everything going? Didn't you guys moved or something happened?
Yes, we made a big, giant move.
How'd that go? Everything
That was
fine?
fun.
Just things are just finally starting to get in order, I think.
Yeah, maybe, sort of.
Hopefully my IP is holding out okay.
You sound fine right now. I know that when I moved like 6 months ago, there's still boxes I haven't touched that are just boxed up and waiting for me to open up and decide what the hell to do with all that's inside of them. So I've been there. I've done this. I know how it is. And you sound fine. You sound great. So worry not, sir. Casey comes on the show and does a little trivia with us, a little old game trivia, and I don't remember anything about the last time you asked us who we were doing. So what is it?
It's been a while.
The amazing Brian chose the amazing Pack World.
Oh, I'm so glad you didn't finish that with Spider-Man because I couldn't remember. And that I'm done with Spider-Man now, so that's good. Pac-Man World or Pac-Land was it, or what was it?
Packlandia.
I think it was just Pack World.
All right, Pack World. That's a real thing.
It is. It is.
Yes.
A real
All right.
It was for the PS1.
Lay it on us, dude. What do you got?
All right. You've all been transported to the magical land of Pack World. And in order to save Pac-Man and his family, it's up to you guys to complete the following 3 quests.
Okay.
Each correct choice moves you on to the next round, but a wrong answer means it's game over for you.
All right. All right. Fair
Question 1.
enough. Okay. All right.
In the first world, there are 4 levels, in 2 of which you collect all of the letters to spell Pac-Man, and in the
Sorry. Go ahead.
and in the last level, you defeat the boss. So you guys need to, each among you, choose a level to complete in which you can either spell Pac-Man or defeat the boss in the first world.
Okay. All right.
And
P-A-C-M-A-N. It's not how we play it, is it?
No.
You know, it's too easy.
It's not. You know, it used to be Puckman, you know. I don't know if you guys
That's right.
knew that. Unless that's part of the trivia, I should shut up. Okay, go ahead.
nope, not part.
Okay, good.
Here are the 4 levels. You each need to pick one, either spell Pac-Man or defeat the boss.
All right.
They are the HMS Windbag,
Okay.
Buccaneer Beach,
Okay.
Crazy Cannonade, or Corsair's Cove. And since Brian chose this game, he gets to go first.
All right.
Buccaneers Beach.
It seems like an easy one to me.
All right, Scott, go and pick a level.
I'm going to do the one right after that, the something lemonade. What was it?
Crazy Cannonade.
Crazy Cannonade.
You peed in my lemonade. I think it's a level.
That's the one.
Okay, and Nicole, you get to pick either HMS Windbag or Corsair's Cove.
And she's gonna forget to turn her mic on.
My mic is on.
She's good.
HMS Windbag. Sounds like H&R Puff and stuff.
Yeah, it does.
Um,
I could go for some of that, too.
Yeah, so I'll
Love
pick that
show.
one.
All right.
Okay, Nicole chose HMS Windbag, and she defeated the boss in the first round.
Wow.
And she goes on to the next round.
All right.
It's because of Mateo. Mateo's good luck.
Nice.
Awesome. Scott,
I am luck. Thank you.
Scott wants to make lemonade in the Crazy Cannonade,
Yeah.
and while he does so, he spells Pac-Man successfully and moves on to the next round.
See? Got it. Told you. Wait. Hold on. There.
Wow, that is.
It's
All right.
powerful, isn't it? It's powerful.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of shocking when you hear it. Anyway.
Brian, you chose Buccaneer Beach,
Right.
and you got impaled by a giant pirate sword, and you couldn't spell.
Oh, wait, we need another one. There we go, that one. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Okay.
I feel
I'll stop doing that now.
So
all right, so
Brian
Brian's
is-
out then.
Brian's out.
Okay.
Nicole
game
and
is
Scott,
stupid.
you advance to question 2.
Okay.
Congratulations, you've advanced to the ruins. As you enter Crisis Cavern, you aren't given a particularly warm greeting, however, as you are immediately chased by dozens of killer spiders. Quickly deciding that your best option for survival is to hide, you look for a nice solid door to take cover behind.
Okay.
Pick a door from these 4 choices that is found within the cavern.
All
3
right.
of them are correct answers.
All right. All right.
So you're choosing between the orange door, the lemon door, the peach door, or the apple door.
Lemon door. Oh wait, who's going first? I guess I just did. Lemon door.
You open the
say
lemon. You open the lemon
orange.
door, and Brian steps out.
And Nicole says orange.
I say orange.
All right.
All right. Nicole opens the orange door, and Brian's zombified corpse leaps out and eats her.
Yeah! You know what that means, don't you?
Scott, you successfully hide behind the lemon door and move on to the final round.
That's of course I do. But now there's nobody to fight at the final round. Do I still have to get the last one right?
Well, if you get this one last one right, you all win.
Okay.
So
Fine. We all get a trophy. Good.
What does it like to me, Scott?
Welcome to the nanny state, everybody. All right, go ahead.
Okay, question 3. Scott, take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Your final quest is in outer space.
All right, I'm in.
Peace.
Your final quest demands that you collect at least 200 pack dots in a single level in order to save the day.
Okay.
This is only possible in one of the following 3 levels. Which do you choose?
Okay.
Level 1, Space Race. Level 2, Far Out. Or Level 3, Gimme Space.
Give me space, dude.
I'm gonna go with Space Race. I don't know why. I've got no basis for this other than it sounds right to me.
Okay, Scott chose Space Race,
He sure
and it is the incorrect
Ah,
answer.
damn it! Is it the other space one?
Oh,
The correct answer was Far Out.
dude.
So close.
All right. It should have been called. This is where you get 200 pellets. So nobody wins this time. Everyone loses.
I'm afraid so.
All right, that's
The
fine.
dungeon master.
Who's the lord of picking it this time? Who wins? Who gets to? Is it me?
I think it's Nicole's turn to pick.
Oh, I think it's Scott's turn.
You think it's
Are you
Scott?
sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Scott's turn.
All
Let's
right.
make something.
I'm
We'll let
picking. I'm gonna. Oh, hold on here. What is that game called? Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna pick
with the-
I'm gonna pick Street Fighter, the movie, the game.
the movie, the game.
You know which one I mean, right?
I know which one. I
Yeah,
played it.
the
And
digitized version
like,
one. Yeah, I want Street Fighter, the movie, the game, which has got all like Mortal Kombat style captured actors from the movie Street Fighter, and it's terrible. But I really want trivia about that game.
Okay.
Fair enough. It is Casey Banta on Twitter. You can find him there, and he's the man. Also, listen to his cool segment at the end of the show. Although I don't think you got one this week because you've been busy, right?
Right. I'll have one next week. I promise.
All right, no worries. It's all good. Music Memories is fantastic, and we are willing to wait. That's how much we like it. It's Casey, everybody. Take care, man.
I will. Bye, guys.
Bye now.
Bye.
Hey, Miss Casey.
Hang up on him. There we go. I hung up on him.
Where do you have to go to hang up on people? You always lead the mic as like
It's-
I'm over here. I'm
it's-
hanging up on people.
It's weird. I have to set it up. Normally I can do another thing, but I was
I have
too
to
lazy
flush
tonight.
the toilet to hang up on people.
I was too lazy. Dunaway, where are you with? Tell us about your this one? 7 ways to die.
7 days to die, Scott.
7 days or
Not
ways?
100 ways.
Oh,
Not 100
Isn't
ways.
that a new movie?
dumb ways to die.
Yeah, 7. You got the 7 days. This is not it's not like a really new game or anything. It's been around for a while. I've had it for at least, I don't know, a couple of months, and
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
played it yet, but I decided to pick it up. It's one of those survival zombie post-apocalyptic death.
Whoa,
Am I rubbing off on you?
I must be.
Yes, or
Good lord.
aluminum post-apocalyptic. Anyway, yeah, you start out with nothing but a can of beans, your fist, and I think it's some of that is rolled bandages, but you don't have any tape, so I don't know how you're supposed to be using it actually. But anyway,
Sounds like Rust.
It does
it
sound
pretty
like
much
Rust.
is. It's
Yeah.
pretty much those games.
Are you
know,
naked
from
when
death.
you start? You naked?
Yes, I don't know really because you can't really. I know there's a couple of zombies that look naked. And they were like just rotting flesh.
Is your doodle
But,
hanging out like in that game?
Doodles hanging out during
All
the
right.
daytime. You start out during the daytime, like these survival games usually go, and as the night progresses, zombies get more aggressive. And during the daytime, it's not as bad. Apparently, there's some radioactive areas which I did not realize as I respawned somewhere, and I walked away for a second. I came back, and my dude's all like,
Yeah, you got to watch out for that.
So apparently that was at least one way to die.
Yeah.
And I did that one. But yeah, I couldn't figure it out because in Rust you can, when you start out, you can go and you can punch yourself with some wood, or punch yourself some rocks. But I never understood that anyway. But anyway, yeah, you can. I stood at one tree and punched it for like 20 minutes. Never got anywhere.
Yeah.
You punched your wood?
Yeah, I punched my wood. Totally punched. I was like, I need some. Dadgummit.
Wow. That's
But
fantastic.
yeah, right.
Some
Needless to
anger
say,
issues there.
it was a lot of fun. But I was kind of in that day. I wasn't really in the mood for trying to survive, so I left it. I want to go back and play it again because it looks like fun. But I was just kind of like, meh. So I said, "Where's my Android games I've been buying?"
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I hopped over my Android with that, which I bought a bunch of my Amazon coins and stuff. I bought is it Braveheart? Battleheart. Remember that game?
Battleheart. Oh, that game's
It's a
great.
good game.
I used to love the crap out of that game on the iPad, and I played it forever. But then I saw I could pick it up for free with these coins, so I threw it on my Android, played it for a little while, had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That game is really easy to jump back into. I mean,
I may have called that my iOS game of the year on App Slappy the year that came out. I loved that game.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's still a lot of fun, and I thought I was going to have to relearn everything. But man, that game has just got some great basics to it, and I don't think you ever forget how to play it. You just jump back in and you just start going.
You just keep
So it's
going.
awesome.
Yeah. The game's good.
I have a free game to recommend for you, Brian.
No
got the free-
way.
It's on Android and iOS. It's called Tiny Dice Dungeon.
Oh yeah, I have this. It's great.
That's a fun little game.
Yeah.
It's a
It's really
little,
good. I guess I did play that actually. That was the thing I played.
the Tiny Dice Dungeon.
Yeah, during the week. Yeah, on a week where I played hardly any games, I did play that. It's a good game.
Hell, just don't say get it. What is it about? Do you play?
You go through. Well, Scott, do you want to? Since you really
You can
good play
explain. No,
much-
you go ahead. You explain it. You explain. I barely cracked the thing.
It's a little 8-bit RPG, and you go through and you attack other little 8-bit monsters with dice. And so you can actually find new dice, build new dice, and it's all about the dice. And if you roll 1, then of course your turn's over. But you can keep rolling until you're ready to attack. So
Right.
if you, let's say the monster has 30 hit points, if you hit 30, then you can actually capture the monster and have the monster be your teammate on the next round. So there's like some fun little things, and you buy level ups, and of course there's microtransactions, but I haven't really felt a need to do any of that. Have you,
No,
Scott?
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't played it very much, but I get the feeling that it's not real brutal that way. Seems like
No.
it's okay. Yeah.
And there is a multiplayer. You unlock a multiplayer a little further in.
Right.
So there's like this whole map of areas that you go and beat. Sometimes there's like 2 enemies or 3 enemies, and then there's like 2 to 3 levels, and then there's the final boss.
Yeah.
And it's really a cute little free game. I love it.
Yeah.
I
That's
like
good.
it. It looks good. It looks good.
Get it,
So
Brian.
free.
It's free.
I'm picking that up then, but I also played. Let me see. I played Monument Valley.
Okay.
Monument Valley
Explain.
is kind of like
what the hell's that?
It's kind of one of those Echochrome kind of things. where you
Yeah.
kinda like
This
you
is a
turn
big
things
deal.
around.
This game. Yeah. People are raving
Yeah.
about that game.
It's a very attractive game. It's simplistic, but it's very attractive, and it's a little puzzler there. You have a little guy, and you have to tell him where to go to. You go, okay, you go on this side of the screen, but you can't go on this side of the screen until you flip this bridge over here. And of course, everything is kind of like Escher.
Yeah.
MC
MC
kind of
Escher
thing.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So it'll look like the bridge is this way, but then you flip it over, and then it's like, oh, now I can make it through. It's a real fun, just little point game. You just go click, 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 and next thing you know, you've been playing for an hour. And you're like, oh.
Didn't you play a game like that called The Bridge or something like that?
I did play The Bridge, but that was for the PC, and of course it was much more complicated than that. But this Monument Valley is very, very attractive, cute little game.
Pretty game. I hear it's short, but pretty.
Right. Also played a game called Evertales. I didn't get to play it for very long, but it looks promising. I like the lots of times when I play games on the Android, iPhone, that kind of stuff. If you have anything with like a on-screen joystick where you got to kind of slide your hand around, like there's a joystick built into or a D-pad built into the screen, I get kind of frustrated sometimes. Like Minecraft, it's like I have big thumbs or something, and I can't see anything I'm doing, and I'm like, move, big stupid thumbs, I can't see the screen. And but this Evertales that I played, it had this nice little the way the control worked. It just seemed to keep my thumbs out of the way, and it worked really well.
Huh.
Their control system seems very nice. The game, I don't know how far I got on it, but I because I had to quit, but I was just out of time. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and play this game some more. I also played something else. What was it?
Horsebutts.com. Nope.
No, it was it was like it was an either Adventure Time or it might have been. Oh, I meant to write it down, but I didn't. I can't remember now. Too many Android games.
Yeah.
Too many.
Are you? But what are you playing that on? What device?
I got a little Samsung Galaxy S2. It's like a 7.5 screen or something. No, it's not that big, but it's a larger phone. It's a larger phone.
Huh. All right.
But
Well.
it plays well.
Well, that sounds great. Nicely done.
It does, but that's what I've been playing this week.
All right. Let's get to some news here. How about some news? What do you think about some news then? Hold on. There it is.
I need food.
Minecraft coming to the PS4 and Xbox One. Bring your stuff. They've got bigger worlds. You can bring your stuff from previous gen versions to the consoles. It's only $4.99 to upgrade.
Right? Instead of having to buy the whole thing over again.
That's enormous. That's actually a really, really cool thing.
It really
that they're even able to do that. Now, my understanding was that was harder to do in the Microsoft ecosystem, but maybe they've made that easier.
Right.
Because the self-publishing thing's real easy on a PlayStation, and maybe it's that easy on the bone now. I don't know.
Well, they're really trying to correct that, or at least they say they're trying to correct it. So I don't know.
Well, that's good. I hope they do. They got 2 weeks before E3 to get ready to tell us whatever the hell their plans are for the next year. I'm pretty stoked for 2 weeks from now. I'm pretty excited for that.
2 weeks.
It's either going to be a huge disappointment or lots of fun. We'll see.
I think we can know what we're expecting. We kind of predicted this a few weeks ago, but we kind of all know what to expect. It's not going to be any new major announcements, but there's going to be a good look at what we're going to be.
There better be some major announcements. I mean, we better get Nicole and I maybe more than anyone, but we really want the new Fallout game, whatever that's going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, you do, dude. Let me tell you what's going to happen. They're going to come out and say they're going to say Fallout 4. They're going to say it's set in some other rad place, and you're just going to poop yourself, and then call me on the phone and say, "What about?"
Where do you think it would be?
So a lot of people are like, "Well, they need to." So okay, let me back up. The first one was in Boston or something.
No, was it?
3, yeah, somewhere east.
Fallout 3 was Washington D.C.
Oh, D.C. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You're right. It was in D.C. So it's back east, northeast, and then this obviously New Vegas was in the southwest, which is where I really prefer to have all my stuff happen. I love deserts.
DC
and
was
all that.
pretty awesome.
DC was all right. It was cool. I don't know. Maybe they could go.
So for you, it's all location.
Well, either way, I need it to not be snow. I don't want to do it in the snow. Not interested in that.
No one likes to do it.
I don't like games
You want
in the
to
snow.
Denver? You want to be in Denver?
No, I don't want to be in Denver. And even you know what? Do it wherever you want, but have it so that the nukes that went off screwed up the weather pattern so bad that it's still deserty everywhere you go.
So it's Alaska, but it's desert.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine.
Mooses walking around.
I could see him
camels,
doing like the
camels.
Dakotas, and you'd have a giant base that you'd find inside of the what's it called? The head thing and
the monuments.
Head monument.
The head monuments.
That's
the four headsmen.
The four headsmen of the monument town.
Right.
What's that called?
North Dakota?
Yes. What's the thing called?
the Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore. Holy crap.
But that's way more fun.
Look, I can tell you this.
It's okay.
Allergies mess me up even worse. You think I'm bad normally? They make me... I'm an empty-headed idiot.
Cage.
I've sneezed all my brain cells up against the side of my head.
Can I just tell you, there is a commercial going around for Zion. And every time I see them, like, I've been to Zion. Oh, wait, that was in Fallout New Vegas.
That wasn't in the really real world.
You mean Zion's National Park? They're doing commercials for him?
Yeah.
Here's what's funny about that. So around here, everyone calls it Zion. Like Zion, not Zion. But everyone outside the state calls it Zion. I can't figure out why.
I think in the DLC, because it's the DLC for
and they call it Zion.
I'm pretty sure they call it Zion.
Well, and like on the Matrix movies, Morpheus is calling it Zion. So yeah, I have literally been there, and it's fantastic there. It's a lot less bleak than that game made it look like.
Well, I hope so.
Anyway, Minecraft coming Watch
Yes.
for it. Coming soon. No Steam machines till 2015. There's a lot of talk of delays. This isn't confirmed yet, but there are delays in the works.
Yeah, and it's because of the stupid controller.
You think so? Do you think that's still the holdup?
I think that's one of the big points is that stupid controller crap.
Yeah, probably. But I don't know. There's got to be more to it than that. I mean, the truth is they could just go easy and say, here's the problem. They have given themselves a goal, and the goal is to create a controller or an input device that will at least sufficiently mimic what a keyboard and mouse can do and what a controller can do. That's a way bigger challenge than they probably thought.
I can't decide whether it's a good thing or a bad thing because it feels like it kind of let all the steam or wind out of the sails because I don't know. Now I feel like it's tainted.
Yeah.
Tainted. I don't know if I want it now. It's like why?
You want it. Don't worry.
I want it.
You totally want it.
I want it.
Let's see. NVIDIA GameWorks unfair to AMD. Good for gamers, developers, nobody. What do you think about this GameWorks thing? This is kind of a big mess right now.
Yeah, especially with Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are you talking about the restaurant?
Yes, the GameWorks, the restaurant. No, they have a development. They kind of have like a deal with
AMD users go to that restaurant and they just get treated like crap.
Mother.
So
no tokens for you.
None.
Watch Dogs is affected by this tech,
right.
And some people are pissed because whatever. How else are these companies going to compete? They got to come out with APIs and stuff that make developers want to make games better for them. So if NVIDIA is the dominant card player, then when they're dominant and they come out with a technology that seems real cool, but that just makes everybody who got AMD-based chips, either CPUs or video cards, go, oh, man, what are we missing out on now?
Right. See, I guess we came up during a time when it was a little bit more fierce competition with the video game market.
Remember the early days, like the old Voodoo 2 card days and GeForce Ones and all that? You just hitched. You made deals. You made deals as a game developer with these certain cards, and you went for it. And if nobody liked it, tough potatoes. Yeah, I remember like Quake and Doom and stuff. Not Doom, but Quake was Quake 2 was using OpenGL, and they really pushed for that as a standard. And the card that best supported that at the time was like a Voodoo 2 daughter card.
Right.
And I remember that gave 3DFX a giant boost because everybody's like, "Oh, sweet dude," because we love id Software. They can't do no wrong, so we're going to follow them. And then that all swayed the other way, and I don't remember who bought out what, but then Voodoo went away, and NVIDIA became the dominant thing, and then ATI started sticking their nose in. I mean, it's just you know what it is? Everyone thinks, oh, there's the console wars. Well, PCs have always had a battle going between these card manufacturers, and this is just it's just more of that.
It's just more of it, and people are mad because if you got an AMD type processor on your video card, then you may not be able to. You may have some glitches and stuff with your Watch Dogs, and they're saying, well, if NVIDIA would let the developers give us some of that sweet code, we could figure all this out. And it's a real tough game to play.
Well, it says this as your quote: GameWorks presents a clear and present threat to gamers by deliberately crippling performance on AMD products, which currently constitutes 40% of the market, to widen the margin in favor of NVIDIA projects. Let's see. Participation in the GameWorks program often precludes the developer from accepting AMD suggestions that would improve performance directly in the game code. The most desirable form of optimization. So, yeah, like partnering with big developers and publishers like Ubisoft is, AMD looks at that and just goes, well, shit. What are we going to do now? What do we do?
It's not fair.
But I also say this stuff works itself out in the end. So
I absolutely think it'll work
it'll be fine.
out in the end. I think it's fine. I think you got as a video card developer, you've got to be cutting edge, and you got to protect your company. So you got to create something that's interesting, and you got to have a great relationship with developers, and it's just part of the game.
AMD has done really well with consoles because all the consoles use their chips, like that's AMD stuff everywhere right now on the next gen stuff.
Yeah, a little bit cheaper.
But when it comes to desktops, NVIDIA's been eating their lunch. But also NVIDIA's branched out with the Tegras and other stuff in mobile and other things that AMD doesn't have a finger in. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a big ugly fight. It always has been. It always will be. So sit back, enjoy. It's all good. Everything's fine.
It's going to be good.
Leaked footage of Battlefield Hardline. That looks good to me. It's basically so it's the dudes who did Dead Space, Visceral Games. They're doing it, and it's essentially a single player game in the Battlefield universe. While DICE proper just goes ahead and takes care of regular old Battlefield multiplayer. I'm kind of down with this. First of all, because Visceral makes great single player games, and secondly, I'm tired of multiplayer-focused military shooters. I would prefer to have some story that's good and some good action with that story. So,
did you get a chance to take a look at the?
Yeah,
the
it looked good.
gameplay?
It looked great. This is all leaked, and they're claiming this is super old footage, so they're going to blow our minds even more at E3. Difficult to say whether this is all just a PR stunt or not, but what I see there looks real nice to me.
Yeah, it was pulled earlier today. So
I mean,
I'm
that
not
engine is hot. Like.
Right.
There is nothing wrong with what version of the Frostbite, whatever version they're on. Frostbite's beautiful, and the draw distance in that engine is insane. So, yeah, I'm actually pretty stoked for this.
I'm down with it.
Yeah, we'll see more.
Does it have some sweet hair rendering action going on? Or
sure. Maybe part of my problem is I'm watching The Pacific on Amazon Prime streaming there.
Right.
Which is it's your World War II business, And I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic for a good war game that isn't Call of Duty. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. Nicole, good news for you.
Yes.
Goat Simulator gets a bunch of Minecraft shit in it.
That's what it says in the headline.
That's what it says in the
long
notes.
as it's goat.
Yeah, it's weird. It looks like Minecraft.
No source. It just says yay.
Yeah, it's true though. Go look. It's. I think it patches out now. Not sure actually.
Right.
Oh, look.
So what's it get, like zombies? What's it? Some creepers? What's it got in it?
It's got creepers. Your goat can look like a Minecraft goat. You can build build stuff that looks like Minecraft. It's kind of
I don't own Goat Simulator. That's Kim.
She's all into that, right? She was into that. Hold on a second. Look who's here.
Intruder alert, intruder alert.
It's Dan Patrice, who has entered without our knowledge. No, I actually totally let him in.
I snuck in the back door.
I totally let him in. Dan comes on the show and talks about board games. We get to the real pen and paper business occasionally on the show. It's not all video games, man. And even though Dan enjoys himself a video game here or there, the guy's prolific with the board and tabletop business. So, Dan,
I dabble in the video games.
That's right.
You gotta go back to the board. It's nothing like human interaction, man.
Yeah, exactly, right? How are you going to ever duplicate that? You never will. Couch co-op maybe, but whatever.
Scott, as your pharmacist, I hope you're taking your allergy meds.
I did earlier. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. I mean, I'm just using over-the-counter crap that you could make meth out of or whatever, but it's not working.
Oh, nice.
Well, if you're just using the Sudafed, try and take like a Zyrtec or an Allegra. Take one of the two of those, and
you know what I'm going to take? I'm going to take what's the pink ones that make you tired?
That's my dog. You don't want to take
that's Benadryl.
Benadryl. I'm getting me some Benadryl later. I'll do it before bed.
Benadryl's awesome.
Because that conks me out, man.
It does. You just don't care.
Make sure
it's like,
wherever you take it, that's where you want to wake up.
Wherever you take it, that's where you are, man. No, that stuff puts me. That puts me out. Mucinex is all right. Mucinex is for those commercials are a little animated booger man that you're trying to get out of your head.
Pretty much.
Mucinex is just for when you got crud in your chest.
Yeah,
it doesn't
I don't
have any antihistamine properties, so it's just kind of like taking plenty of water to get that gunk out of your chest and cough up the green
All right,
goblin.
I take it back. Dan plays video games. Dan plays tabletop. Dan is a pharmacist, and he is here to help us with all of our.
I am a doctor of pharmacy.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am.
I didn't know this. Is that for real?
Yeah, I am. I actually am.
Oh, I was just being a joker butthole there. I
He
had
was
no
on
idea.
Nerd Parents and
No, I'm
threw
behind.
down his pharmacy knowledge.
I had no idea. That's amazing. Hold on, give me some more advice. How about this one? All right. Has anybody ever come to the pharmacy there and is somebody given? They're supposed to pick up a bag of Valium or something. Instead, you give them like something hardcore, like something that you goof up and you give them something super hard. I guess you can't admit this on the show, but
well, I mean, here's the thing: like as many mistakes as you got to catch a day, and as many phone calls as you get, as many doctors that are trying to call in wacky doses of things, like 10 times the normal dose.
Right.
It's stressful, and then you've got a little old mom that's yelling at you because she just wants to pay $3 instead of $5, and it's a rough business.
It seems hard.
Or you have a mom like me. The doctor prescribes a medicine, and the doctor calls it in, and they still won't give me the medicine because he's
Why is that?
Yeah.
What for? What's the reason?
They said they don't give that kind of medicine to under 3-year-old, and they
Right,
had to
right.
get another confirmation. I'm like, even though
Hey,
it was
my-
my doctor that
par-
called it in.
Yeah, you know what it is.
pharmacist-
You got to remember we're like the last line of defense because
Yeah.
Right.
even doctors aren't always perfect as far as their dosing. So
Yeah.
there may be something with the dose that they wanted to give. Because sometimes with children, docs they just want to give adult doses, and they're like, yeah, that's
No,
not
it was
the right
all
dose.
it was all children. It was all laid
Okay.
out. They just wouldn't give it to me.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes
it
things
was
go
like,
weird, I'm
yeah.
sure. But here's the thing: I just now picture Dan playing, I don't know, Seven Wonders or something, with a big bag of
pills.
with a big bag of
Surgeon-
pills. Yeah.
Surgeon simulator.
Hey, you guys, this will keep us
That's
up
right.
all night. We're gonna do this all night. So if you want one of these, just let me know. I got a bag of these over here.
Just take some good stuff so you can play board games all night long.
Well, I'm impressed, dude. You're an educated man, and we are at your beck and call. So here we are talking about tabletop, and what is on the docket today?
Well, Nicole, I wanted to ask you this: have you ever had a
Yes.
day where you just wanted to throw Scott or Brian into the lava,
Yes.
into a volcano?
Every damn day.
Oh man.
Well, have I got something for you? Today we're going to talk about the downfall of Pompeii.
Okay.
It's a board game that was reprinted last year by Mayfair Games. It's an amazing game. It's a ton of fun. You've got it's another one of these games where you got two phases of the game. The first phase, you're basically populating the city. It's kind of a little card play where all four of us will be putting our guys out onto the board.
Okay.
All right.
Is the,
and then
is the board art ugly?
it's not great. It's just got a bunch of different houses in the city in boxes.
So it's like a video game with graphics are okay, but the important part is the gameplay.
Exactly.
All right.
And then once you get to this certain point, basically that's when it hits the fan and the volcano starts erupting. You get to this halfway point in the game, and all of a sudden the volcano's coming, and everyone on your turn you're going to pull a tile out of a bag, and you're going to put it to where we can go with chits, but
Come on, say it. Say the word.
Cardboard chits.
All right.
You're going to pull a cardboard tile out of a bag, and it's going to have a symbol on it to where on the board the lava is going to start flowing. So
Yeah, let's see
then
what you have as
and
good
then you get to
stipulate.
move. Then you get to move two of your guys a certain amount of spaces, depending on where they are in the city, and you're trying to get your guys to run like hell to get out of the city. So it's a race against time because everybody's turn,
Yeah.
they're placing tiles down, and they can determine where these tiles are going based on how much lava's already come out. So. And when you do put it on a tile when there is somebody else's guys are on the board, that's when, Nicole, you pick up Scott's guys and you just throw them into the volcano.
Nice. Hey, when you're doing that, do you ever have to pull a card and go lava tubes? Is that ever a thing? Is that-
There's a
Wow.
special card. Lava Tubes is what starts the second half of the game.
Nice
Right.
throwback there, Brian. Jeez. I'm
All right.
impressed. Yeah.
And
Here,
there's
You don't
no
have that- you
monkeys
don't
in the
have
game,
that at your-
unfortunately.
here.
You
Lava,
want
Lava
that-
tubes.
lava tube.
Lava tubes.
There's the one. All right, I'm into this. This sounds like fun. Is it hard
You know
to
what it
set
takes
up?
up?
Does it take forever?
No, it's only about 45 minutes to play. I'd say probably 10 and up. I mean, it's 2 to 4 players. Actually, the suggested ages is 8 and up. I played it with my 10-year-old pretty easy. And on Amazon, it's only about $30.
Wow.
It's
Wow. Yeah.
it is a ton of fun.
All right.
Well, look at that box art just posted in the Skype. Yeah, that's nice.
I'm in. I have a report on my
Should
DC
recreate
card
it.
building. You guys want to hear it?
Oh, go
Yes,
for it.
please.
So we sat down to play it and then got a phone call and were informed that Kim's brother and his family are coming here and staying with us from tomorrow night through Sunday. So we decided not to play and wait for them to get here. So now they're going to come and they're going to play it with me. So I'm going to play this with people that aren't my kids, that are other adults, and that'll be interesting. So I'll report back. But yeah, that's the status of that. It sucks because that's 2 weeks in a row I didn't play that thing. It's
Well,
sitting
if you got
right
any
there.
questions on the game, shoot me a DM, or if you got any drug questions, feel free to shoot me a DM. So I tell Nicole all the time, any kids drug questions, you shoot me a call.
Now, tell the fine folks at home who might be interested in tapping you online for other advice and help and whatever, where can they get you?
Check me out at Geek Jock Blog is my Twitter handle. Of course, I'm one of those people that the guy that has Geek Jock, he hasn't tweeted. He tweeted like 3 times and hasn't done it in about 6 years. And of course, they won't give it to me. But
Yeah.
at Geek Jock Blog, and you can just check me out the Geek All Stars podcast.
Cyanide on the chat room wants to ask one thing before you go. He
Okay.
says, so Geek Jock, what big question then. Were you around when Rage Quit Relief sponsored the shows, and what on earth did you think about them? So
Interesting.
the larger question is, where do the pharmaceutical professionals land when it comes to questions about caffeine supplements, like boosters and freaking. I mean, Nodos were available in the 70s. It's like this stuff's new, but these like a 5-hour energy crap and all that.
That stuff's terrible.
Is it bad? It's all killing
really
us,
bad.
isn't it? It's just killing us.
If anything, I mean, if you're looking for a little bit of energy, kind of to try and get you through the day and things like that, try and get a B complex vitamin.
Yeah.
Multivitamin with a B complex. It's going to be better than any of that stuff, and it'll keep you consistently. I mean, I can't recommend any of that stuff because the crash is so bad, and that stuff you don't really even know what's in there. At that time,
and
you don't know
at least with the B vitamin thing, that's like a straight up natural piece of something, and you're not like going to wipe out so hard.
Exactly. I mean, a lot of the elderly and things that they'll get B12 injections once a month.
Oh, really?
My dad does that.
Really?
And let me tell you, you get a B12 injection, it is like steroids. You want to run around the block a couple of times. It's you feel great for a few days. There's no real crash from those things, but it's not really going to work forever. But it's really good for the elderly population, or if you've got B supplement problems.
We got to do something with the old people.
My mom always gets it in the butt when they go. They go chomp. And she's like, "Let's go."
Yeah.
Like, no.
I wish I could title today's show, My Mom Always Gets It in the Butt, but I'm not going to do it.
Mom always gets it in the butt.
Dan, you are fantastic as always. Do follow him and check him out. We'll talk to you next week with something brand
Guys,
new.
Been an honor and a pleasure, and keep smiling for me.
Thanks, man.
See ya.
Don't give any weird pills over the counter.
I love Dan. He's so nice.
He's great, isn't he? I can't wait. He's coming in end 14. It's going to be great having him there. He's going to show us how to do stuff.
We've been working together to actually get a nice little schedule of
beautiful
for the game room.
To
set some expectations.
Sure.
And stuff like that.
People can still be casual and do whatever they want, but
exactly.
There's this other you can kind of have its own track in a weird way.
Yeah. So
our 4th track is Dan the Man.
I'll be adding that to the app soon.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
The app soon.
The app soon.
So let's see. Where the hell were we?
The order.
The order 1886 got delayed to 2015.
That kind of bums me out. I was looking forward to that.
I'm super
game.
bummed because early word is that thing is gorgeous and amazing looking. Now, here's the only thing that scares me. It's a straight up cover-based third-person shooter.
Right.
A bunch of this stuff leaked when they announced the delay, and I think there's some video maybe floating around, but I couldn't find it.
I see a lot of screenshots, and it's beautiful.
A couple other podcasts are talking about it. I know the Giant Bomb guys got major hands on, and we're kind of raving about how it looks. I don't know if I want to play another third-person cover-based shooter, kind of Gears of War style. I don't know if I'm into that as much. If there's good character progression and I can do some cool skill stuff, maybe. But the look of it is super exciting to me. And it looks beautiful. And speaking of games that look like they're straight up from the ground up, new, truly next-gen games, that looks like one. So
it does.
I'm in.
The lighting is just fantastic.
Early 2015. So we'll probably see it by, if I was to guess, like March. Next year. Smarch. Lousy Smarch weather.
March weather.
So there's that. And that's PS4 exclusive, I believe.
That's an exclusive.
All right, we have some games to give away in the chat room. Do we not? What do we got today?
I have a number of games. So the rules apply. If you hear a game, just send me a private message in the chat room. I'm Nicole Spag in the chat room.
Okay.
You just say, I want Bastion. In fact, I have 2 copies of Bastion to give away.
If you never played Bastion, you're crazy. The game's great.
Yeah. So I have one from Ted. He gave us a code. Hopefully, I've checked most of these, and I'm pretty sure they're all still valid. But if I give you a game that doesn't have a proper code, just let me know, and I'll give you a different game.
All right.
So I have 2 copies of Bastion. I have another game called Evo Land, and that's from Alex Smith.
Oh yeah, Evo Land. I have that.
Evo Land.
Yeah, I didn't play it, I don't think, but I own it. I should try it.
Yes. So I have Evo Land, Bastion. I have FTL.
Oh, great game.
From Daniel Johnson.
Yeah.
I also have. That was Bastion from Doug.
Doug.
So Doug.
Dig Doug.
I also, I don't know if this, I can't verify it, but if you have a Xbox 360 and want a beta code for World of Tanks, I hope it still works. So if you want to try it out, and that's from Steve.
Yeah.
He sent that in, and these are from a while back.
That World of Tanks one is the Xbox 360 beta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that still in beta?
I don't know, actually. That's a great question. I don't know if that ever came out.
I also have 2 from Eric Mailer, Dead Space and Mirror's Edge.
Oh yeah, Mirror's Edge.
Yeah,
great game.
I still think that game's cool. So
yeah.
Worth
So
playing.
cleaning up my inbox here.
Very nice.
And yeah.
Well,
there
you know
go.
the rules. To contact her right now. Give her a PM if you want one of those games. Let her know. All right.
Let me know. Let me
Jeez,
know.
you slackers. I got an email here from Joey.
Chatters.
Got to blow this up. Joey says Scott, Brian, and Nicole. Although your name is spelled Nicole. I have recently joined Steam. I have a few games, but none of my friends have an account. I also play WoW, but I am in a small guild where no one is on Steam either. My wife is an accountant, but as she says, quote, there are no girl games on Steam I don't like. Or there are no girl games on Steam I don't like. I asked her what girl game she said nothing, like Borderlands and FPSs. So she doesn't like any of that.
She is just referring to casual games.
Yeah, I think so.
Unfortunately, that is like
she's the stereotype is being pushed forward here a little bit.
Unfortunately.
I enjoy gaming by myself as much as anyone, but sometimes I would like to maybe do something with someone else. My question is how to become friends with people if none of my real life friends are on Steam. Also, Scott, I agree. Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Phantoms is really good. I prefer it better than Call of Duty. He writes funny. He may not be English. I don't know.
Or maybe you write. Or you talk.
I could talk funny. The red and green lines that show you where you are with is a great feature. See, he's written this funny. Right. Anyway, thank you, Joey. All right, Joey. Look, Joey W21 on Steam, so we can get you a few friends right now.
Joey Bag of Donuts.
Here's what I'd recommend you do, Joey. Go to our forums. forums.myextralife.com and find the guild forums. There are all kinds of Steam stuff going on in there, and they're always willing to have new people come on and say hi and join up. So that would be my recommendation. We have a big gaming community in and around Frogpants. There's no reason you couldn't take advantage of that.
And check out our Steam group too.
Yeah.
Right. And there's girl games on Steam and casual games.
Sure.
Don't call them girl games.
Yeah, Brian keeps calling them girl
I'm
games.
trying to talk in which he had placed the thing with he had categorized. Don't yell at me, Nicole.
I seem to remember someone on this podcast absolutely loving Sally Spa.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I was so into that game.
You and Eric talked about that game for ages.
It was almost the reason we started App Slappy in the first place, because that game was so good. I loved that game, and
it was a fun game.
And it was so quote unquote a girl's game.
Right.
But I didn't care. I loved it. So
I mean,
everyone
100% orange juice is on there. I mean, that's a great game.
100% orange juice. What the hell's that?
I was just looking through I did a search on girl games on Steam, and
you did. Nice.
Oh, that's terrible.
Not that that's a thing, Nicole.
I'm searching girl games. Here we go. Girlsgogames.com is games for girls, girl games, play girl games online. A collection of games for girls. Supergirl quiz. Papa's Cupcakeria.
You're just being facetious.
Sarah's cooking class. See, I think this site sucks.
They even got a forum on. Now I'll tell you who to listen to if you want to play some girl games.
Hey Nicole, there's makeup games on this one.
Yay.
And makeover games. Yeah, I'm with you. This stuff sucks. It's terrible. Just play what you want to play.
Yeah.
Who cares if it's considered girls or not? I don't care. Who cares? I like girl games. I'll put it. I like games people say are girl games. Give me a pretty pony to ride around on. I don't care if it's fun. I like it. That's the same reason Nicole go play some bloody thing. Let's break down these gender walls. Lay them flat on the ground.
Hallelujah.
That's right. All right. That was all very frightening. I felt like playing this guy. Okay, great. Moving on. We got an old school to do, and we have a theme for it, so may as well play that. Hold on, where is it? Oh, geez. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
We're kicking it old school.
It's time for old school. This is where we talk about an old video game, something from the past, something we remember fondly, sometimes not, but either way, always interesting. This week it is Predator. Predator.
And reason why I picked Predator was because I recently bought the Predator Blu-ray, and it's in 3D, which is not really.
Wait,
3D.
which Predator though? Which one?
The first one, of course.
Oh, the Arnold one. That's the only good one.
Yeah, the absolute best. And I bought it because it was in 3D, and I don't know what kind of litho cut 3D they're using, but it looks like somebody took a X-Acto knife and cut Arnold out and moved him a few inches closer to you, and
That's
it was
kind of awesome.
It was kind of bad.
That's kind of awesome though, doing it like a little puppet show, like a
right.
That's good. I like that parallax scrolling effect.
Right.
And it's terrible for what it's supposed to be, but what it actually is kind of funny. Anyway, it was on the Amiga in 1989.
And it's been on every freaking console of that time. Commodore 64, the Atari ST,
the Amstrad CPC.
The Spectrum, all that junk.
The Electron, 1989's Electron.
Right. It eventually made it to the NES, too.
Yeah, NES and the MSX systems. Right. And it was different, though, right? It was like a 2D side-scroller. Well, I guess it was on all those.
It was all that, but it is amazing the difference. If you look up the difference between like the Commodore 64 version and the Amiga version, the audio and the video and everything is just so much better on the Amiga.
Well, it says here the gameplay in the Amiga version was almost identical to the Commodore 64, but with much more colorful and detailed graphics and animation, much improved sound, atmospheric music, blah, blah, blah. Let's see how it sounds, because we got a clip here. It's not you playing, right? It's not you.
No, it's not me playing.
All right. Didn't hook up your 64. I guess this will all be emulated anyway, right?
Right. You probably need to get about halfway through that YouTube video before you really hear some.
That looks really good for the time, doesn't it?
It really does. The Amiga was.
Here we go. I wanted an Amiga so bad. I'm going to skip ahead a little. Okay. Here we go. Boy, there's a lot of.
It wasn't that really good of a game. Most of it you played shooting birds and stuff coming by you, and you didn't really get to play against the Predator much. But
you know what? That looks all right.
It does.
That's surprising how. Oh, he's being hunted. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Predator.
You don't really see the Predator as much as all of a sudden the screen kind of turns a different color.
Oh, you're fighting other dudes?
Right. Little pop-up dudes, and mostly the only time the Predator thing comes up is every once in a while the little crosshairs that the Predator used as a little triangle thing or whatever it was, it would pop up and it would kind of follow you around.
Seems to only happen when you slow down, though, like if you're not moving quick enough. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Well, there it is. You want to get it? You can. No, you can't. You can't get it.
Cool.
You can't buy that anywhere. It's totally unavailable. That's Predator, 1989. Nicely done. That's the show. We are done.
All the games are gone, too.
Are they? Okay. I was going to check back here. So no games. Everything's gone.
Well, actually, nobody wanted Dead Space. I think everybody has it.
Right. That might be one. I mean, I feel like Bastion's even creeping into that territory that almost everyone has it.
Bastion went pretty quickly. Actually, that was the first one to go. But if you message me, I'll message you back. I have some other games that Adam 057 gave us. There's like 100 of them. So I'll work with you individually and give you some games, even though you might not have gotten the ones I said.
Oh, that's very nice. Look at you. Yeah. Very generous. So if anyone out there, I have a request before we go. Use our email address, podcast@finalscoreshow.com. I'm very curious if anyone out there has a recommendation as to whether or not I should get Wasteland 2. It beckons me every time I see it in Steam. I'm interested in it. I didn't do the Kickstarter, but I want to know if that's worth me grabbing or not. So,
I did the Kickstarter.
Yeah, and
I have not jumped through all the hoops to get the damn game.
Oh, because there are hoops.
I don't have time for that.
They're hoops. I know. I don't hate the hoops.
I'm going to have to sit down and probably devote a good 30 minutes just to figure out how to get the game.
Yeah, it's a mini game in itself, the Kickstarter part.
Yeah.
I want to know if it's good. So, yes, Corley, you can send that as well. If you're going to send games to stuff, that's totally fine. But anyway, bottom line is I'd just really like to get some opinions and whether or not that thing's worth it to me. Because part of this is like, oh, I'll go spend $60 on freaking Watch Dogs. And then a part of me goes, no, just buy Wasteland 2 because, you love an RPG and you love post-apocalyptic this and that and you love the original Wasteland, so why don't you just get it? And now I don't know what to do. So I need opinions. Send them in. Podcast@finalscoreshow.com. That's it. We're done. Nicole, anything you'd like to pimp?
Geek parents.
Nerd parents, sure. Since you mentioned it, Brian. Nerd parents.
Since he mentioned the wrong name, go ahead and give it the right name.
Yeah.
Lie about that.
It's common. Nerdparents.com. I got a new episode. Actually, we just recorded one. Brian Brushwood is going to be on next week.
No way.
So, yeah, it's going to be fun.
Oh, that'd be good. He's a parent himself there.
He is. Yep.
He knows about the raising of the girls.
He
Makes
does.
sense.
He does.
All girls, right? 3 of them.
And I need to get he has 3 girls, and I need to get both of you guys back on the show too.
Yeah. I'd like to talk about why my son's grades suck and how we're barely making it out of the 8th grade without being unscathed. Anyway, all right, well, that's good. Do check that out. Brian, how about you? Anything? Comics Coast to Coast?
Of course, Comics Coast to Coast, episode 201, just right after Scott Johnson's episode 200, which was one of the biggest episodes we've had in a while. Number-wise, loved it.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the Scott Johnson.
That was
but
a good time. I enjoyed myself.
Don't quit now because Kelly Tyndall is on there, Strange Beard. He's running a Kickstarter project right now, trying to get his first book published.
Great.
It is a great webcomic. Check it out.
Does he also have a strange beard?
He does actually have a very strange beard. He's a really nice guy. He was super. Had him on the show. He was super fun, super funny.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Okay.
Super cool. Everything's super. I just supersize it.
Wow.
ComicsCoastToCoast.com.
All right, go check it out, everybody. What else? There's other things. Oh gosh, check out the Diablo show if you're into Diablo like I am. That's on weekends, on Saturdays. Episodes 5 or 6, I forget now. Coming up this weekend. Nerdtacular still a thing that's happening. We mentioned on the show a little bit. Nerdtacular.com for details. Nicole's app information and other stuff is right there for you. So do check that out. Can't wait to see many of you come July. That's it. On Twitter, TFS Show, Scott Johnson, The Brian Dunaway, Nicole Spag, FinalScoreShow.com is our website. And as always, our Steam community can be found at steamcommunity.com/groups/FinalScoreShow. That's going to do it for us. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you next time for a brand new episode. Bye now.
Love tubes.
Woo! Nicely done, everyone.
Cool.
How's Mateo? Is he good? He's good.
He's good. Yeah, Dad came in and got him.
Oh, he's saved.
So I just gave a copy of Rocket Birds away.
Rocky Birds.
Rocket Birds.
Isn't Rocket Birds? Oh, that's a cool game.
That's a cool game.
Yeah, I like Rocket Birds.
Let's see, and then Botanicula.
Oh, Botanic. Yeah, how's that? I don't
have
know how
that
you say
one.
it. I love that one. Love that.
Yep, that's another good one.
Yeah.
Ethan got that one. So yeah, if you just message me, you get a game.
That's amazing. It's like Christmas every day.
I know, at least every Wednesday.
Have fun with watching the dogs, and let us know if it gets better or if I should spend my money or not.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, the dog. Watching dogs. Watch dogs. And when you play
Watching the
that,
dog.
play it with Eric and see if the multiplayer is worth anything or not. That may help determine what I do.
Okay.
Because Eric's peer pressure aside, I do value both of your opinions, and if it's good, then it's good, and I'll get it.
I'm curious what Eric thinks.
Yeah, I mean
Because
he's been all in on the hype, so he'll have had a chance to play it, and maybe that'll help. Maybe it'll bring him down a little bit and bring us all up a little bit. I don't know.
What?
Let's find out. Yeah.
Nicole.
Yes.
I have Dragon Con questions for you.
Oh, okay. Do you want to just call me back?
Yeah,
real
I'll
quick?
hang up on you both right now.
Okay.
Bye, jerks. Okay, that's it.